In this video, I'm going to show you a financial services meeting assistant I built with Claude Code. This meeting assistant does two things for bankers. Before a meeting, it generates a one-page briefing on the client, and then after the meeting, it turns your notes or even voice-dictated ones into a clean summary with follow-up tasks and a drafted email. The best part, this meeting assistant tailors itself to 5 different banking roles, and everything that's generated is grounded in real Salesforce data. It doesn't make anything up. So let me walk you through it. So first up is the Wealth Advisor view. I'm on a person account of a fictional high net worth client. So I have the assistant set up with the Wealth Advisor persona. So from here, we'll click Generate Briefing. And within seconds, it builds a persona-specific one-pager, the meeting objective, portfolio status, planning context, life and legacy notes, opportunities, smart questions, and where to focus during the meeting. Every figure is grounded in the client's actual records, so you can see their net worth along with the investment assets managed by us. Under portfolio status, you can see that it flags that there's 39% concentration in one stock, which exceeds diversification guidelines. So this isn't some invented number. This is actually being pulled from the client's financial accounts and holdings. So another feature of this meeting assistant is you can actually download this briefing as a Word doc, and it produces the one-pager in a Word doc. So now that we've seen the Wealth Advisor persona, let's switch over to a commercial account. So another fictional account, Meridian Logistics, which is a middle market transportation company. You can see that my persona is Commercial RM. So we'll go ahead and click Generate Briefing. So again, this is the same assistant, but just a different banker role. You can see how the structure completely changes. It does start with the meeting objective, but then we have a different section, stakeholder map, credit and facilities, full relationship view, opportunities, anticipated objections, and again, where to focus in the meeting. So if we scroll back up to the stakeholder map, these are all real related contacts to the account. If we click on related, you'll see those same contacts here. So again, it's not inventing any data. It's all coming from Salesforce. So if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see this past briefing section. Every briefing that's generated is retained for both historical purposes and potential trend analysis. And again, we also have a filter by persona for this component as well. This is because an account can be briefed under more than one role. So if we navigate back to the Wealth Advisor account, so let's say that we met with this client and we want to document the meeting summary. Under this summary tab, I can paste my meeting notes here, or I can dictate via voice. So I'll click on this dictate button. Met with Robert and Elena for the annual review. Walk through the Apple concentration, about 39% of the portfolio, and agreed to model a phased, tax-aware trim over the next 2 quarters. Robert's still hesitant to sell. I'll loop in the CPA on the tax impact and send the phased plan before our next meeting. And then I'll click Stop Dictation. And then I can click Summarize, or I can review this and make any edits that are necessary. I'll click Summarize. So you can see that it updated my dictation into a clean bulleted summary. It also identified some follow-up tasks, so I can keep these or remove them. I can also add additional tasks. And if we scroll down, you can see that it actually drafts a follow-up email as well. Again, this is just a draft that you can copy to your clipboard and then use in your email. But if we scroll back up, so I'm going to keep these 3 tasks. I'm going to click Save to Record. So what that does is it saves the summary, and then it also creates those 3 follow-up tasks. So you can see those 3 follow-ups here. If I click into one, you'll see it has a subject, due date, status not started. So we've only covered 2 of the 5 personas. Again, each of these personas provides its own tailored briefing. For the sake of time, I'll show you the mortgage one that's already been generated. So again, for the mortgage loan officer, you can see that the briefing sections are different. And one last thing, you can switch this to light mode. Forgot to mention that in the beginning. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video.